Hello, everybody. The video you're about to watch is actually a small chunk of a much larger stream. If you'd like to go and watch the entire thing in all of its weird, wacky, and unusual glory, head on over to Red's Stream Archive and you'll be able to watch it. These do come out a fair bit after those stream archives are uploaded, which are about 1 week after the stream itself. So you're still a little bit behind, and if you go there, you'll have a little bit extra. So I'll see you guys on the other side. All right. So we're good on that. Blarg Station is up next. Actually making a real good time. Still got a half an hour for a normal stream. And surprisingly enough, I'm not... Oh boy, I was about to say I'm not yawning, but I was just about to yawn. All right. Trespasser. Go. This is a pretty easy one because it's like, look, you gotta line them all up. So, if we go outside the station, Ratchet can't breathe. Clank doesn't need air. So for ones like this, these are their way of doing like Clank levels, so to speak. Or at least in this first game they are. Clank has a punch, but that's about it. He does still have his glide. That's a useful thing. Also, something else I want to point out. At the same time as this, like I said before, Insomniac was cooking. They had Ratchet and Clank, Sly Cooper, and I think one more that I'm forgetting of right now. But they were like Sony's bread and butter as far as console exclusives in the PS2 era. Also, just look at how creative this is. Like some weird green planet that looks like it has constant radiation storms. Some odd purple thing covered in craters. And then something that looks like Saturn. Or, well, Neptune, actually. Obviously, there's going to be some inspiration from real-world stuff. That's just how inspiration works. But still. There's a lot over there, and the game does not like that. Oof. Really dragging there. It's that one specific spot. Now, Clank has his own special stuff. That guy, we can't get past. He'll just bite us and kill us. But
you have just activated a Gadget. To command a Gadget, hold down the triangle button and select Wait, Follow, Attack, or Enter.
Go, little guys. We'll also kill everything else in that room. I continue to collect bolts. Also, one interesting thing about Clank, he if a box falls on him, because he's the size of a box, so punching into one can sometimes cause the other box to fall straight on him. He'll just break the box. Now I need enter. Go, little guys. A new tool.
The Gadgetron Hydro Displacer uses Insta-faucets and Insta-drains. Using it, you can drain and fill pools. Our sensors do not detect any on this space station.
Yeah. So they're like, hey, you found this cool new thing? Can't use it here. So go somewhere else. It's another one of those things where it's like, hey, you found a place that you don't have the tools to actually do right now, so come back later.
I'm back.
Yep.
So you are.
And I found this.
Hey, cool. It's a, what is it?
A hydro displacer.
Great. I always wanted one of those, I guess.
So yeah, Hydro Displacer is something that will be very useful for us later. Not so much right now. Anything new? Oh, okay, we need
I got
that.
some great bargains for you today.
The Taunter may just seem like an annoying thing. Like it's just supposed to be annoying. Which,
Did you know you can place any gadget or weapon on your quick select? Just pause and choose quick select from the menu.
yeah, it makes those noises. It's supposed to kind of try and force the enemy over to you. For some reason. But we actually need it for the money-making glitch that we're going to have later, so I wanted to make sure we had that. Oh, dang it. I forgot. Dang it. Now we gotta wait through this whole thing twice. Alright, back one more time. Remember, everyone, in space, propellers still matter. No, they actually don't. Alright. Get out. Gonna take out the parasiter. Gonna collect what I can here. And actually, let's show off the Glove of Doom. So yeah, they run around and jump at the enemies. Not a lot of ammo, but really useful for if you don't want to have to get close. There we go. Big old button. And now the ship starts blowing up and we gotta run.
Thank you for selecting our automated self-destruct feature.
Vessel annihilation sequence initiated. Please remove all personal belongings.
Got 45 seconds. You gotta be careful of those gas vents.
Seriously, I'm not kidding. This whole place is about to explode. Really?
Gotta go underneath for that cool below shot. There we go. And luckily the robot came with us.
This is Darla Gratch reporting live from Blackwater City. We've just learned that Captain Quark will be presenting the grand prize at the Intergalactic Hoverboard Championship, which will be held here over the next few days. In related news, this planet has recently been suffering from an infestation of strange amoeboid creatures. The city's administration has assured this reporter that every step has been taken to eradicate these nuisances. Darla Gratch, Channel 2 News.
Did you see that?
Yes, I hope that poor woman is all right.
She's fine, I think. I was talking about the hoverboard races.
So yeah, we've got our location for the hoverboard stuff now. That hoverboard stuff is actually where we can do the glitch.
Need a little help with these enemies? Try your taunter.
You know what? Oh, right. Don't have the taunter on the gadget wheel. Oh. Let's try it. Ah. Pisses them off enough that they come up to try and hit me. Okay. Okay. I just always kind of jumped over them. Tripped over their fire, you know? Okay. There we go. Cool. Also, something else that, once again, I don't know if it only showed up in the later games or if it was also in this one, but in New Game Plus, to kind of help you reach those higher bolt counts. And we're dead. To try and help you reach those higher bolt counts, something that they did is made it so that the more enemies you kill without getting hit, the higher a multiplier that you have goes up, making your allowing your bolts to reach you, allowing you to reach even higher amounts of bolts without having to spend a ton of time. Not sure if that's something that is like, yeah, we want to keep doing this thing where you need a ton of bolts for stuff. But we also realize that in New Game Plus, it can get kind of annoying still having to, you know, do all of that. So we're going to do this thing instead. Well, add this thing on so that it's a little bit easier. At least for people that are good enough at the game that they can go large amounts of time without getting hit. Screw off. It probably could have been using the sight cannon. Not here, though. This guy comes out. There we go. Also, yes, so those middle boxes you can still destroy. Hello! Really need... There we go. Dang it. Now, okay. That was stupid. Okay, okay. I try not to do this.
Hi there, Fuzzball.
But the ammo for this one's relatively cheap. Because the ammo for this one's like 40. Also, blaster ammo. Ah. Okay, okay, you know what? I'm sick and tired of this. Bomb glove it is. Just all of you explode. Remember there being something of import in one of these. Aha. Another gold bolt. Those little things on the ground are something important, but they're something we're not going to get to do anything with for a bit. Honestly, I consider them more collectible than anything else. Oh, geez. Nope. Ah. Also, the suck cannon can also be used to collect bolts, so... There he goes. Love a Doom, that's who we should do it. And then give us 2 on our way out. Because this one's always a pain. There we go. Not as much of a pain if you know what you're doing, but still a pain. Well, she did drop a good amount of bullets. All right.
Thought I was a goner this time. Some nano-wit in genetics must have left the cages open again.
You could come down now.
Honestly,
Whoopa.
a gadget engineer deserves a bit more respect, if you ask me.
So, you are an inventor.
Gadget engineer. I create revolutionary devices for Executive Chairman Drek. For instance, Viola. My soon-to-be patented grind boots. Look, I need to get out of here so I can find a new job. How about I sell you these? At cost.
Sell? After we just saved your scrawny butt?
All right. I'll give you the employee discount, too. Well, thanks. I'm gonna get out of here while I still can.
So, we got ourselves the grind boots. A staple of this game series. Because honestly, they're just cool. Later on, I don't remember if any of them are in this game or if it's future games only, but you can also swap between rails, and they have like shooting on them. It's all really cool. Okay, that's this world done. That's also going to be the end of our stream today. Let's get in the ship real quick. And we'll head over to Rilgar, because that'll get a save. And then we'll call it. Oh. All right, everyone. Well, all right, everyone. That's it for today. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you want, you can take a look right over here, and that will be whatever YouTube thinks of my content will be best for you to watch. Or you can look over here, and that will be the playlist for the rest of this game as I'm playing through it. So, as always, I hope you'll have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. TTFN.